everybody, welcome back to Grammar on Scholar Academics. Today we will be discussing the irregular plural part 2, and in this video we will be discussing about the en factor of pluralization. Okay, so in the previous video we formally discussed about the regular and irregular plurals. Okay, so what we had first was regular plurals, and I showed you how to do them, how to pluralize any word using the letter S. The letter S is very common and knownful in pluralization. Okay, so like if you have dog, we can take the dog and then we can add an S to it. Okay, so it will become dogs, and that is the pluralization of regular nouns. Okay, and then on the other hand we had the irregular plural nouns. Okay, irregular means not regular. Okay, and an example for that was leaf, which we turn into leaves. L-E-A-V-E-S. Okay, so leaf becomes leaves. That's the rule for irregular, and we have more like these. But another specific one is the child. Okay, so child is a special one because it turns into something different. Okay, it's children. Okay, that's just too big, I guess, but I hope you know. But children, okay, child is into children. This en over here is what we'll be talking about. Okay, now the en now is so rare. It is very rare, and it basically only applies to 3 or 4 words. Okay, so this en, it basically applies to 3 or 4 words only, and they are very rare. So it applies to these words. Okay, and I'm just going to list them down right over here. First is children, which is basically child, but we pluralize it, it's become children. And there is a brother and a sister, because we can't do brothers, but we are doing brothers and sisters. Okay, and there is ox, which will become to oxen. Okay, en. Now these two, brother and sister, you'll be like, what? But this is true. Brothers is, now that's what we are using, but the true form is brethren. Okay, brethren, it's super rare. And sistren. These are super rare, because from nowadays we are using brothers and sisters. It is very rare to hear brethren and sistren, because that's very rare. And there is oxen. Okay, that's also, you may not have heard it, but that's also a true thing. Okay, now oxen is basically the pluralization of ox. So if you are a big part of oxen, or like oxes are a big part of your life, then you might already have known oxes. Oxen is the pluralization, so I'm going to cross that off. Okay, and brother and sisters, we are using an S for that, so that's also not hard to remember, so let's cross that off too. Now the only one which you have to remember, which is like needed, mandatory, is children. Okay, so children is the only one which you need to remember. brother and sister and not mandatory. Oxen, okay, that also does not matter. Okay, now this en thing, and you are saying, what is it, where did it come from? Well, this irregular en thing, it is basically an Old English. Okay, you might have known that because of brethren and sistren, but Old English. Okay, Old English is basically Germanic. Okay, that's the term for linguistic. Old English, which is basically Germanic. Okay, but that's the point of the en or the pluralization, because English is Old English from Germanic, which is Germanic. Okay, so over here now you might be telling me, if this ox is oxen and not oxes, then why is box not boxen? Okay, why is it boxes? Okay, well, the answer is not that much satisfying, but it's because of the word's origin. Okay, this word's origin is from, basically it's from the Latin Greek, and then it came from Greek to Latin, and then from Latin to French, and French to English. Okay, that's the word's origin of box. That's why it's boxes, not boxen. Okay, so that's how it came to be boxes. Now I hope you understood irregular plural nouns. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. And on the screen, I hope you are seeing the part 1 video. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. And if you like our video, please support by subscribing. And thank you. Bye. You can learn anything. Shumel out.